Proverbs, Mishle, chapter 20. Wine is a scoffer, strong drink a brawler, and whoever is led astray by it is not wise. The dread of a sovereign is like the roaring of a lion. Whoever provokes him sins against his own life. For a man to cease from strife is honorable, but every fool bursts out. The lazy one does not plow after Koreth. At harvest time he inquires, there is none. Counsel in the heart of man is like deep water, but a man of understanding draws it up. Most men proclaim each his own kindness, but who finds a trustworthy man? The righteous man walks in his integrity. His children are blessed after him. A sovereign who sits on the throne of judgment is scattering all evil with his eyes. Who says, I have cleansed my heart, I am purged of my sin? Differing weights and differing measures, both of them are an abomination to Yahuah. Even a child is known by his deeds, whether his work is clear and right. The hearing ear and the seeing eye, Yahuah has made both of them. Do not love sleep, lest you become poor. Open your eyes, be satisfied with bread. Evil, evil, cries the buyer. But when he has gone his way, then he boasts. There is gold and a multitude of rubies, but the lips of knowledge are a precious vessel. Take the garment of one who is a guarantor for a stranger, and hold it as a pledge when it is for foreigners. Bread gained by deceit might be sweet to a man, but afterward his mouth is filled with stones. By counsel plans are established, and by wise guidance wage a battle. He who goes about as a slanderer reveals secrets. Therefore do not associate with him who speaks smoothly with his lips. Whoever curses his father or his mother, his lamp is put out in deep darkness. An inheritance obtained with greed at the beginning is not blessed at the end. Do not say, I repay evil. Wait for Yahuah, and he saves you. Differing weights are an abomination to Yahuah, and a false scale is not good. The steps of a man are from Yahuah. What does a man know about his own way? It is a snare for a man to say rashly, it is kadush, and only later to reconsider his vows. A wise sovereign winnows out the false and turns the wheel over them. The ruach of a man is the lamp of Yahuah, searching all his inmost parts. Kindness and truth watch over the ruler, and he shall support his throne by kindness. The comeliness of young men is their strength, and the splendor of old men is their gray hair. The blows that wound cleanse away evil and strokes the inner parts of the heart. Mishle, Proverbs chapter 21. The sovereign's heart is as channels of water in the hand of Yahuah. He turns it wherever he wishes. All a man's ways are right in his own eyes, but Yahuah weighs the hearts. To do righteousness and right ruling is more acceptable to Yahuah than a slaughtering. A haughty look, a proud heart, the lamp of the wrong are sin. The plans of the hard worker lead only to plenty, but all rash haste only to poverty. Gaining treasures by a lying tongue is a fleeting vapor heading for death. The spoil of the wrong catches them because they refuse to do right ruling. The way of a guilty man is perverse, but as for the innocent, his work is right. It is better to dwell in a corner of a roof than in a house shared with a combative woman. The desire of the wrong is set upon evil. His neighbor finds no favor in his eyes. When the scoffer is punished, the simple is made wise, but when the wise is instructed, he receives knowledge. The righteous one observes the house of the false. He overthrows the wrong for their evil. Whoever shuts his ear to the cry of the poor, let him also cry and not be heard. A gift in secret subdues displeasure, and a bribe in the bosom strong wrath. To do right ruling is joy to the just, but ruin to the workers of wickedness. A man who strays from the way of insight rests in the assembly of the dead. He who loves pleasure is a poor man. He who loves wine and oil does not become rich. The wrong is a ransom for the just, and the treacherous for the straight. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a combative and vexed woman. Desirable treasure and oil are in the dwelling of the wise, but a foolish man swallows it up. He who pursues righteousness and kindness finds life, truthfulness, and honor. A wise one scales the city of the mighty and brings down the trusted stronghold. Whoever guards his mouth and tongue guards his life from distress. Proud, haughty scoffer is his name. He acts with arrogant pride. The desire of the lazy man slays him, for his hands refuse to work. He covets greedily all day long, but the just gives and does not withhold. The slaughtering of the wrong is an adherence. How much more when he brings it with wickedness? A false witness perishes, but the man who obeys speaks forever. A man hardens his face, but as for the truthful, he establishes his way. There is no wisdom or understanding or counsel against Yahuah. The horse is prepared for the day of battle, but the deliverance is of Yahuah. Proverbs, Mishle, chapter 22. A good name is preferable to great riches. Favor is better than silver and gold. The rich and poor meet together. Yahuah is the maker of them all. A clever one foresees evil and hides himself, but the simple go on and are punished. The reward of humility is the fear of Yahuah, riches and esteem and life. Thorns, snares are in the way of the perverse. He who guards his life keeps far away from them. Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he turns not away from it. The rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. He who sows uprightness reaps trouble, and the rod of his wrath perishes. He who has good eye is blessed, for he gives of his bread to the poor. Cast out the scoffer, and strife goes out, and contention and shame cease. He who loves cleanliness of heart, whose speech is pleasant, a sovereign is his friend. The eyes of Yahuah shall watch over knowledge, but he overthrows the words of the treacherous. The lazy one says, "There is a lion outside. I am going to be killed in the streets." The mouth of a strange woman is a deep pit. The one denounced by Yahuah falls in there. Folly is bound up in the heart of a child. The rod of discipline drives it far from him. One who oppresses the poor to increase his wealth, another gives to the rich only to come to poverty. Incline your ear and hear the words of the wise, and apply your heart to my knowledge, for they are pleasant if you guard them within you. Let all of them be ready on your lips, that your trust might be in Yahuah. I caused you to know today, even you. Have I not previously written to you of counsels and knowledge, to cause you to know the certainty of the word of truth, to return words truth to those who sent to you? Do not rob the poor, because he is poor, and oppress not the afflicted at the gate. For Yahuah pleads their cause, and shall plunder those who plunder them. Make no friendship with one given to wrath, and do not go with a man of rage, lest you learn his ways and find yourself ensnared. Do not be one of those who shakes hands in a pledge, one of those who are guarantors for debts. If you do not have the means to pay, why should he take away your bed from under you? Do not move the ancient boundary which your fathers have set. Do you see a man who is skilled in his work? He does stand before sovereigns. He does not stand before obscure ones.